Today I'm going to give you 5 of my top gifts for music producers. Let's dig into them. What's up, people? Welcome to the channel where we talk about music licensing, music production, and music business. If you love any of the previously mentioned, be sure to subscribe so you can stay up to date on all my latest content. So today I want to give you 5 of my favorite pieces of gear in the studio, stuff that I use all the time as a music producer. Maybe it can help give you some dope gift ideas when you're looking for gifts for somebody that you know that's a music producer. So let's get into the first one, and that first one being, this has definitely been my favorite piece of gear this year, is the CME XKEY Air. It is a Bluetooth keyboard, MIDI controller, and I take this with me anytime I'm traveling or on the go. It's small enough, at least I got the small version, where it's small enough to fit in my backpack, and it connects via Bluetooth. So it's like Bluetooth MIDI. There's no latency. I use it with my iPad, producing music in GarageBand, and it's a super dope, low profile MIDI keyboard. It feels pretty cool, especially with as flat as the keys are. You know, they're responsive. It has a little button sustain thing where you can press it if you want to sustain some notes. It also has a couple pitch bend buttons if you want to do the pitch bend, which I think is cool. And then it also has octave buttons, so you can change the octave up or down. Since it is a smaller MIDI keyboard, if you want, you know, a higher octave, you can just push a button and it takes it up an entire octave. If you get this, and whoever's using it, or if you're using it as a producer on the go a lot, I definitely recommend getting the travel case that comes with it. This keeps everything nice and padded and safe, especially if you're throwing it in your backpack. So it's super cool, and I got a little charger cable in there. But yeah, it keeps it nice and safe and keeps it from touching anything that may destroy the keys. We got to take care of our gear, right? So that's the XKEY Air, my favorite on-the-go portable MIDI keyboard. Highly recommend. My second favorite piece of gear that I use, and this one is kind of on the go kind of use as well, is the SHURE MV88. And what this is in this little nice little carrying case. All right, so this is a microphone, right? So I do sample packs, loop packs, and things like that. And if I'm out, like, you know, just recording some random sounds and stuff like that, you want a good high quality mic to pick up those sounds, right? So what this does is it plugs right into my iPhone. So I can plug this into the iPhone. So the app that comes with the SHURE MV88 allows you to select different presets depending on what you're trying to record. If you want to do a bi-directional recording, say you're doing a podcast on the go, you can actually set it up in bi-directional mode, and then, you know, it'll pick up from this side and this side. So you can have someone sitting here, you can have someone sitting there, and it'll pick up both equally and in high quality. So I use this to record different samples and things like that. I recently used it when I was in Miami. I was at the beach recording a bunch of random sounds, and it's cool because I can just plug it in. I can take it on the go. I don't need another extra piece of gear, and I get that same quality. And it's made out of metal, so it's a high quality mic. It can take a couple drops and bruises and all that stuff as well. My third piece of favorite gear is the SHURE SM7B microphone. I absolutely love this microphone. So if you're recording vocals and or recording voiceover work, or, you know, you're doing podcasts and things like this, this mic is kind of like an all-around solution. So definitely recommend it. The quality is dope. It makes your voice sound nice and full and warm, and just love the quality that comes out of the SHURE SM7B. I personally have it hooked up going through a cloud lifter, which is kind of like a preamp before going into my interface, because if I go directly into my interface, the volume is going to be a little bit low. So that's something you may want to keep in mind if you do pick that up, that you may need, you know, some type of preamp to go in before you plug that SM7B directly in your interface. All right, my fourth favorite piece of gear this year is the Evo 4 audio interface from AUDIENT. So this interface has been my favorite because it's tiny. Like it's not, it's like the size of like a mini brick or something like that. You just throw it in your backpack. It's lightweight. It doesn't take up a lot of space, and it's simple. Like you just, you know, there's a big knob to turn the volume up and down. There's a couple buttons, and it also has this auto gain feature. So you can literally plug in your instrument, plug in your mic, hit the auto gain, set the joint up, and it'll automatically set the volume to where it's not clipping or it's not too low. So it's just really simple to use and convenient. This has been my go-to interface. Again, traveling on the go. If I'm producing on the iPad, I got my XKEY Air in the backpack, and I have this in the backpack because it's so portable, it's so lightweight, and the sound quality is good as well. All right, and my fifth, no, that's 10. And my fifth piece of gear, favorite piece of gear this year, has been the SSL 2 Plus audio interface. If you're looking, or you know a producer who would love a new audio interface, I highly recommend the SSL 2 Plus interface because it has great preamps. It's coming from solid state logic, right? And it's very, very simple and straightforward to use. There's no extra mixer windows and things that you have to open up just to use it. It's simple, straightforward. You plug it up, and it works. Your DAW recognizes it. You can control, you know, headphone volume, your mic volume. It has the 4K mode for the preamp, so you can get that nice 4K mode that you know, solid state logic is known for. And yeah, I love it. I'm all about simplicity in all this gear. So yeah, SSL interface, that's my main interface in the studio right now, and I love it. It's simple, straightforward, highly recommend, and for the price, you really can't beat it. Super solid piece of gear. And I know I said 5, but I have a bonus of my favorite piece of gear in the studio. Listen, no studio is complete without some toys. Like, not the hardware audio toys that every producer loves, but like literally like toys. So my studio has Run DMC in it. So these are Run DMC Funko Pop Set, like figured, I don't even know what you get. Like, they're this Run DMC in funk pop form. So they're pretty cool. If you want to add like just some dope art, some toys to lay around on your desk or anywhere in your studio, those are pretty cool. You know, it's Run DMC, they're iconic, they're legends. So yeah, so they're hanging out with me in the studio every day. Everything I mentioned today will be in the description below if you want to check it out or grab a piece of gear, grab a gift for somebody else. The links will be in the description. Question of the day: what has been some of your favorite gear to use this year? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious to see what you guys have been rocking out with. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.